Yes, man. Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. So, we continue the journey. So, today we're gonna highlight to you, how the corruption of the police force, or even some of the police officers who are in the police force, they are inept, illiterate, and dunces, fully dunce. And then now members who are in the police force are wondering how these police officers are in the police force. One begs to ask these questions because, for an example, the one of them say great, the great Chucky Brown son, that are the papa, the pa. I used to work with him at Clarendon, The man, they are more PMP than Michael Manley, Believe you me, The father, Chucky Brown, We not talk the little one, We talk the father, the pa, the one that dead. The man, they are more PMP than Michael Manley, PMP LGBTQ plus activist, And can't tell you, say the man could have barely read, And the man, when I know the man just get all inspector, But him love me, and guess why him love me? Boy, because I come from jungle. Boy, may I tell you. Hey, when the man talk to me, Chucky Brown father, the man call me by my name, A peer comrade, the man call me, I mean, one time I get all upset, I say, Sir Brown, respect. With due respect still doing, I don't want you to call me a comrade, just call me Constable Porter. I say, no man, you're a junglist man, why you say man, you're a comrade? I say, no man, don't call me a comrade man. Because I don't want people to believe that I am in the police force and some political agenda. You understand? So, later on now, the father, believe you me, I don't know him as a bad mind person and him thing towards any police. I cannot say anything about him in that regards. You understand? But all I can say, boy, as this man say, just listen what this youth here say about bounty killer, in which I'm very out of order, But it's the same thing, can be said about Chucky Brown son, Callis Chucky Brown, the one in prison, where them Vibes Cartel show Tina him face and next guy Michael bust him head. So I want you to listen what this guy say, and you understand. And we continue the journey.
You sucks out your mama bounty. Lord the youth, you forgot to you the blood clot dunce. Your name Bumbo clot dunce and the back blood clot class. You suck the last part of your cooked mama Bumbo wall. Love valley.
Yeah, so I have told you guys all the time that whenever people resort to this kind of behavior, as you've seen this young man resorted to by disrespecting bounty killer and using his derogatory language. But you know that, he himself, he's fully done, but can you believe that somebody embracing and with such a passion that he's done and, and telling, bounty killer about his mother and, that's just a height of disrespect. But this goes to show you that, these youths, something is wrong with them, because they have no respect, I remember back in the days, no one would even dare to think to disrespect an artist of bounty killer magnitude anywhere in Jamaica, because people revere our artists back then, because these are people they are trendsetters and trailblazers. But you can see that respect, these guys have no respect for no one, none, no respect for anyone. But my deepest, apologies to my viewers and subscribers for this man profanity. But I am just showing, open up your eyes to let us see inside of the minds of my beloved Jamaican people. So we'll continue the journey with Chucky Brown, Callis Chucky Brown, we say fully done. So that's why, what this guy is saying about Valiant and bounty killer sitting at the back of the class, if he wasn't sitting there. But I know that Father Chucky Brown, may his soul rest in peace, and my deepest condolences to his family. But you know, it doesn't matter because someone is dead and gone. You still have a legacy behind, you understand? And Father Chucky Brown, you know, the pa, Father Chucky Brown, from the first day from the first day that man go to basic school, him at the back of the class, right up till when him leave. I don't know if what him call when after him leave big school, cause I must big school Father Chucky go and them thing like that. Me I tell you man, Father Chucky fully Dunce, you know. Yeah, him fully Dunce. But you know, you understand, it just have to be a human being, you know, you understand. Sometimes it just happen. Yeah man, so Father Chucky Brown fully Dunce, and boy then little one on Callis, Chucky Brown. Boy, I'm double Dunce. him not fully, him double. Because fully means say you're right there, you know, but the way him fully, you know, I feel double it, you know. You understand? Because based on information received and obtained from police officers, even people who train with him, this man in us at 8 times the man do the police test and feel, you know, some is another person did the test of the man, you know. And because you understand, because the man father is an gazette officer, big PMP LGBTQ plus activist. As I told you before, Chucky Brown is more PMP than Michael Manley. You understand? And I can tell, alright, I have a squad. He's an inspector of police. I'm just going to use him in, you know, AK. You understand? AK, myself, and a sergeant. Yes, man. The sergeant, you know, his name is Sergeant Campbell, you know, fat guy, and him have a little fine voice. You understand? So we continue the journey, you know. Sergeant, him a labourite, you know. He come from Spanish Town in Bed. And him and Chucky Brown, you know, kick off, you know, we went on a special duty, you know, down by Arthur Osborne store, you know, when they opening up, you know, with all the Ramtal, you know. I mean, I tell you, man, believe you me, you know. At first, me feel so shame, you know. I mean, I was a young police then, you know. You know, after the opening finish, you know, Chucky Brown was inspected then, you know. And all the Ramtal and all the other people were there. I'm saying, man, Chucky Brown, you know, the father, you know. It's when the people them eat and leave, you know, you have these silver tray with food and them thing there. And Chucky Brown, you know, start full up the vehicle with the food them, you know. And him and Sergeant Sergeant from Campbell, yeah, he was a labourite, you know, because he used to do a protective service during Siaga time. So you know, on politician, so he told them they were tech tea, you know. One a labourite and one a PMP. We are two young police, me a AK, you know, so we did it. And me I tell you, man, Chucky Brown load up the vehicle, you know, man, the food they left, you know. And Campbell, you know, start with him fine voice. Sergeant Campbell was a bad man too, you know. Because Chucky Brown would want both of us as young police officer to load the police cruiser with the food them and them thing. And Campbell said, "Hey, police, don't put it in, that's not a part of your duty. Don't put the food in the government vehicle. If a him want the food, make him carry it in. Don't embarrass yourself like some licky and wanga got police. No follow him, Chucky Brown, and a shame. A son tell him beggy and licky. You can pies him easy." And Chucky Brown, boy, I tell you, hey, but we continue the journey, you know. Hey, Inspector, you can't do that, you know. You're embarrassed, you know. Make people look upon me like we're some like a dibby police. So we are going with, man. And two of them kick off and Chucky Brown, you know, with pork and beef, and he might tell Campbell say no, none of them thing there, no Chucky Brown licky and two of them cuss, but hey, rank supersede everything right there. And Chucky Brown, I tell him, man, hey, in a uniform, you know, all the Ramtali and all them, man, they hug him up, you know, man. You understand? That was in 1990, or there about late 89, 1990, them, you understand, them hug him up, you know, and in a uniform, you understand? And you can see, you know, based on, Hey, Chucky Brown in him uniform, man, and him just behave like a real old, real common, I believe you me. But, him with Irish still, as a young police, you talk about what he have done that day. It's just, it's just pure fun inside of the barrack room at Maypen Police Station. Chucky Brown is a man and I'm not shame, so you understand? You have to just love him. So anyway, back to his son now and him thing, the one that Vibes Cartel beat him. The man super Dunce, So he took the test 8 times, and failed, and the 9th time he passed it. But most of the people that trained him said that some of the people that I've spoken to said that Chucky Brown super Dunce. Not full him super Dunce the way him Dunce. And every exam him fail. But him always end up they make up them him always pass. But that I come from him father and him thing because that's how it go, I had a squad, who's a senior superintendent of police, And the same thing, every time when she do her exam when we were at training school, she fail, but they make up them she pass. And she's a senior soap now, you understand? She know herself and them thing there. And the bottom line, that's how the force is corruption. Because if somebody cannot pass the exam, why are you going to help them for staying at the organization and embarrass themselves on the organization? Because that is what happened to Chucky Brown in the long run, Because Chucky Brown fully Dunce, Fully Dunce. So that is the reason why Chucky Brown is in prison right now. Chucky Brown is not in prison because Indicom investigators are superior to the JCF investigators. You understand? Because we have some of the best investigators in Jamaica. I can tell you that. The detectives. The old school police and that. You understand? As much as even Reggie Grant and them and they are thief and good investigator. But it makes sense you're good one way and then you're a thief because that's ruin your credibility. That's how I see it. If you're supposed to be rounded, not you're not a thief in business. So Chucky Brown now, how Chucky Brown get himself in prison? Is Chucky Brown send himself to prison, Even as much as switch accuse Vibes Cartel in a Chucky Brown case and Chucky Brown in a Vibes Cartel case. Vibes Cartel would have get away now if he was in Chucky's Brown case, So better Vibes Cartel will become police and just do the thing them what Chucky Brown did. Because Vibes Cartel know, So to give a statement, a caution statement, the only person can testify against you is you are going to testify against yourself. So Chucky Brown is a man who's in prison that he begs to go there. Nobody didn't send Chucky Brown to prison. Chucky Brown sent himself to prison because him fully done as he hear the man a this bounty killer and a promote fully Dunce behavior. Chucky Brown is fully Dunce, that's why he's in prison. Yeah, police won't, police will tell you that quietly and them thing, but I am telling you publicly. If Chucky Brown it grasped all the thing that he was taught at the police training school, I don't know which one of them be mattering if it was the Jamaica Police Academy or National Police College or Center. The way look, the way the PMP ate America, they changed the name of the Jamaica Police Academy to National Police College. Jamaica Police Academy, it make it sound 21st century and new with the nuance. But boy, them the PMP ate the Americans so much that they change the name. Because that name, is the American fund, the JPA training school, move the police Port Royal. Yeah, you understand, when Seaga was Prime Minister and they name it the Jamaica Police Academy. And that's how the PMP them change it. Yeah man, use Owen Ellington and change it. That's how them work. You understand? So they change the name and like them change everything because corruption is rampant at training schools. Because there are a lot of police officers who have graduated fully Dunce. Yeah man, you have a lot of fully Dunce police in the police force right now. And I can tell you, there's a case the other day I did a video where a policeman, at Huntsby, a police officer at Huntsby arrest and charge a man for not wearing a shirt. And this police is a big time punga, So I show you, a lot of Dunce police in the police force. And why Mr. Ricketts did not do the necessary and make them kick out this police officer out of the police force? Because the man do not know his job. There's nothing in the law, in the person that you can charge somebody for exposing them chest, a man. You understand? But through your batty man and them thing that you see the man and you believe say, and you want to feel up the man and lock him up same now on a shirt. So, fully done behavior that him should be dismissed. I hope the man sue the government and sue the policeman too. All the police force, who is this policeman connected to? Fully done police and still serving in the police force. These police officers, we call crash car hour, them are cash crap police. We have fully done police in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. We reach here, sir. Chucky Brown don't even know that giving a caution statement, he must send himself to prison. How Chucky Brown graduate and reach in is because he's a criminal. How we reach that point? So we get the institution them that's supposed to be built on honesty, ethics, morals, decency, truthfulness. They might tear it down from within because they're the one that control it and they're making sure that their friends, go through the system. I was talking to a police officer the other day, and the man told me that I am not going to mention his name because he did not want to go on the record. And the man told me that when he was at training school, there was a police officer, and he said that the man, when the police officers was reading anything, the man was literally counting. And he said the policeman him dunce, fully dunce. And he was helped, by the retired assistant commissioner Michael Smith, help him to graduate and everything. And man, I said, boy, that's a disservice to the Jamaican people. So that even police that join in the police force, some people slide through the cracks because of corruption. All that happen. That should not happen, man. We're supposed to have police where we know that these people are qualified. A man supposed to know his job. Because when a man is ignorant of his job, he's a liability to you and others around, and even to the people that he's serving, because he doesn't know his job. It's unfortunate, man. I just hope the police force don't let anything like this happen again with any more fully done police. That police on Huntsby should be dismissed from the force forthwith for arrest a man for not having on a shirt. Imagine if when I was growing up as a little boy and that policeman was a police officer, I would go to jail as a little boy growing up because I used to walk without shirt all the time. Because you live in a Jonestown, right? Place hot like fire in them. You could have sleep, but then you could have sleep with the window open. So although they claim that the police force is more educated, but it's more dunces that they're getting inside here. So Chucky Brown, honestly, it just boggles the mind. So Chucky Brown set the record. He's the first police officer to send himself to prison. No witnesses, and he's the main witnesses against himself. So that's why the man is in prison right now. Fully Dunce police. Chucky Brown. Fully Dunce. Yeah, man. If this is the first time to the channel and you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell and select all, and the bell will serve you well. Like the video. Share the video, and most of all, comment below. We'll respond to most, if not all, comments on this channel. Even the sense, but be respectful. And don't come over here with your madness and everything, because if you understand, this channel is not about no political party. We're not promoting a political party. And we don't need this madness with these men babies who feeling easily hurt when we talk about their party and talk the truth. We're not here to cover up for no one. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out. And Virgin, you need to apologize to Bounty Killer, alright? One love.